Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much if you're returning again or you're watching for the first time. This video is going to be on how I study through the night. Some of you do know that I love the night hours. I just find it so peaceful and I feel like I can get so much more work done compared to during the day. So in this session I'll be doing 12 hours split over 4 kind of blocks, and the reason why I'm doing this, I don't want to hear people coming for me today, is because we had 3 weeks off for Easter. The first week was going well, the second week was absolutely shambolic. It's fine because this third week we're going to use nicely. Every day I want to be cracking out these 12-hour shifts, and yeah, just hop on board, get them kettles boiled. Get them kettles boiled because I want everyone to enjoy themselves once again. So let's go and let's get into it. So this evening I started off with some anatomy work, focusing on the ear. I had already done the outer ear the previous day, so I just had the middle ear and the inner ear to do. So when I do my anatomy notes, I like to get up the relevant Teach Me Anatomy page, as well as the Grey's Anatomy online version, and that's just because if there's any large amounts of text that I need to copy and paste over, it's just so much easier. And also for me to submit my flashcards, I need to first get all the images from the Grey's Anatomy, so I just copy and paste that over into another document. But yeah, I find that I have to make my notes first for anatomy before I make any flashcards, because I have to learn the anatomy first, and the only way I can do that is through making notes. And it's also quite nice because if I'm ever doing my flashcards and something keeps on coming up, I can just go back to my notes, read over it and just learn from that instead of having to learn from a flashcard. So this is my favourite part, actually making the flashcards, and I feel like a graphic designer at this point, the way I have to be cutting and pasting, adding the text. It's just so much fun. And plus when I make the flashcards, I try and answer it from knowledge, and then I'll just look back on my notes, see if I've got the correct answer, and just make sure that everything that I have put down is right. So when I got back, I just went over that deck, and when I make a new set of flashcards, I like to go over it as soon as I can, just so I can review everything I've just learned. And also it's a bit like quality control, because I can see any small errors, any spelling mistakes, and just make sure the whole deck is looking perfect, ready to go and ready to learn. So in this next section of time, I started a lecture, and being honest, lectures take me around 4 or 5 hours for each one, just because I have to watch each lecture. I cannot learn off the slides. I know some people copy and paste straight from the slides to make their flashcards or make their revision resource, and I just cannot do it. I don't know how people do it. It's amazing. quite a lot of the time when I do lectures, I have to do quite a lot of extra reading around the lecture, as you'll see in this video, and it's just because I'm so stubborn, and if I don't understand something, I'm not writing it down, to be honest. It's no point because it turns into rote learning, so I have to make sure everything that's on a flashcard or is in my notes is well understood. So it does take extra time, which is a bit annoying, but I'd rather that than having to rote learn and just this. It's not for me. So we made it to our last section finally, and in this time I focused on getting my flashcards done. So I got through 1 set of anatomy, 2 sets of lectures and 2 PBL cases, which just stands for problem-based learning, and that's how we learn throughout first and second year mainly. So for each unit we have a case a week relating to a new condition or pathology within the unit, and then throughout the week we have to research that, and on the Friday we present all the information in our small groups called our PBL groups, and all our lectures and anatomy for that week will be relating to the case. So with my flashcards, because I used to type in the answer feature quite a lot, it's not really about me getting the answer word for word, it's more of me getting the information correct. So when I do see that I haven't got it perfect, I just ignore it and just accept it, because I used to want to get every word correct, but it wasn't making sense. As long as you know you're getting the information correct and you can see that, then it's actually fine. So by the time I closed down all my files, shut down all the tabs, it was just after 6. So we did manage to make the 12-hour shift, which is what we love to see. And after this, I literally just get ready for bed. Yeah, like that's it. that's actually it. And then I can wake up. It varies, it depends if I need to do something in the day, but it honestly varies. But I just don't set my alarm because there's no need for that. I wake up when I wake up. But overall, thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you made it to the end, I appreciate it so much. If you could subscribe, like, comment, anything, but it was lovely to have you all, and I'll see you again soon.